Little tidbit that, unlike his predecessor, the president does not look at the stock market as a means by which to judge the economy. How do y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about that quote? Now, real quick, if you're still watching and you haven't commented yet, I just want to let you know that I was quoting Biden. That was Biden's response when his stock market tanked.
So let me get this straight. Conservatives now suddenly are all agreeing with Joe Biden that the stock market is not the sole indicator of the health of the economy, and that is now their defense, is that they've all shifted to agreeing with Joe Biden, and as such that Democrats should also agree with that because that's what Joe Biden thinks. How about I propose this to you? Has it even occurred to you that Democrats and independents are much less likely to agree with the president on things than Republicans? You see, it's the Republicans who, no matter what Donald Trump says, immediately agree with it. He can say the most ridiculous things that anyone has ever said, and Republicans will jump on board and defend it to the death. You think Democrats and independents act like that? Because, trust me, they don't. But most importantly, Donald Trump himself believes that the stock market is the indicator of the economy. He has an entire lifetime history of saying this to back that up. Stock market up another 300. Greatest leading indicator of them all. Don't ruin it with Sleepy Joe. This whole Twitter archive is Donald Trump saying that Joe Biden is destroying the economy because the stock market is crashing. This whole website is this. So I can only assume that all of these conservatives now suddenly agree with Joe Biden because it's in defense of their guy. You will even agree with Joe Biden in defending Donald Trump. That is some next level crazy shit if I ever heard it. I swear I keep hearing the guy from the Twilight Zone behind me, like talking to me like, oh my God. I guess we've gotten to the point where we've argued about this so much that people are now just agreeing with the other side to make their argument defending their side. Hey, if you go east long enough, you'll end up west, right? Right. Let me finish by saying I really hope all of this works out. People think for whatever reason that the people who are opposed to these ideas want everything to crash. They don't. That's why they're arguing against it. They don't want everything to crash. If it was up to me, the stock market would just come back and everything would be fine. But until that happens, that's not the case. Hopefully that happens soon, because all of these back and forth arguments about whether this will work or not is literally like the least important thing that's happening. It is the least. It does not matter. It does not matter. Thanks.